Salis project, the inevitable has happened. Accident does happen. So you can see there's water damage. Water seeped into the screen of my MacBook, and as you can see here, there's some little blotches on the backlight. So what happened is I had a water bottle in the bag and it was not properly closed, so the water went onto the MacBook. Fortunately, there's nothing wrong with the electronics. I actually had the bag open and I left it off for almost 48 hours, and now I just turn it on and have these blotches. What I'm gonna do, based on some things that I have read up on the internet, people put this in bags of rice. So I tried to use a brown rice setup. So I put in a box with brown rice and seal up to make sure that it's airtight, so that I can still get my work done. We'll see how it goes as it progresses in the week. This is the time lapse of the drying process of the laptop in the box, and this took a total of 9 days from when we started the drying process all the way up until we have all the water evaporated from the screen. This is the setup that I used to dry my MacBook, and this is basically a box which can accommodate the rice, which is actually the drying agent. I could have actually used silica gel or some other water moisture absorbing material, but I had only brown rice at the point of time. So basically it's a box, and the box in this case, which is not that big, I had to cover the top and seal up the edges with the masking tape, and the wires come up from the back into a small hole which I tape up with the masking tape. This is the back part of the setup where the wires is actually coming out, and this is and as you can see, the bottom layer is rice, then we have a separation layer which is a piece of plastic, then we have the laptop sitting above it. This drying process has taken place for 9 days, and I actually left the laptop about 2 days without empowering on, and the back part of the laptop removed. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually open up and do an unboxing of this setup, so you can imagine how it's done in reverse at the point of time when I actually put the laptop into the box and set it all up. Let's go through the unboxing, then later you understand how and the sequence of setup. You just need to do in reverse in case if you need to actually dry anything like a mobile device or laptop, probably in a slightly larger container. So first I'm going to now remove the masking tape. So I had masking tape to help make sure that the seal is good all around. So this is the container that I've used. So you realize that it's not that tall, so I had to use the shrink wrap to cover the top. It's a bit warm in there, and this thing has been on since 9 days ago, and now looks like it's ready to get out of the box. And I just want to show you the back part of the laptop is actually open. I've left the back cover open so that whatever moisture or water which is still sitting in there gets evaporated off. So this is the setup itself. It's basically rice at the bottom, then I have a plastic so that the rice will not go into the laptop itself. And now let's put this aside. So I just want to show you the screen itself, and if we were to get rid of this wording, full screen, so you can actually see in this angle it looks fairly clean as compared to where it was on the day where after I first turned it on. And if you see at an angle, you'll see little white dots. So those white dots are actually caused by particles which were in the water, and as the water evaporates, it leaves those impurities, and those impurities actually remain in there. So it's quite unbearable, so it's not an issue. So in normal use, in this angle, we don't see any problem. So I think this drying process actually helped to remove most, or if not all, the water that is actually actually sitting on the LCD display. Therefore, the simple way that you can try out, if you have a water or mobile device, you can actually put in a container with some rice or other drying agent like a silica gel, and leave it for at least 3 to 4 or 5 days. The bigger the equipment, the longer it is. So in this case, I left it in the box for 9 days. So I hope this little short video is informative for you if you would like to try to dry out your laptop display. In this case, my MacBook, my main workhorse. And so there are other videos on what to do and what not to do after water damage. So it's best to leave it not on for a couple of days at least with the back cover off. Then from there, once you've observed that there's no actual water left visually around the device itself, then you may want to try to power it on. In this case, I turn it on after close to about 48 hours. That's where I saw my screen with all the patches, as you can see in the time lapse, and I was quite disheartened. But yeah, thank God I'm able to get it back to where it is now, and yeah, I do not have to replace the display itself. Okay, so thank you for viewing, and I hope you learned something. If you like this video and you like to get more of this informative video from Uncle Salih's project, please press the subscribe button so that you'll be notified for any new videos from Uncle Salih's project. Right, so see you next time. Take care and bye bye.